Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Girls Frontline 2 video. Guess what, it is confirmed that the next character coming to Girls Frontline 2 is going to be Makiatto. As you can see, they have posted this particular image right there on the official social media for the X.com. So Makiatto is going to be the next character coming, most likely to both servers. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I doubt Dark Winter is going to get her and Sunborn is not going to get her, right? I doubt that's going to happen, right? So keep in mind that she is going to be a very strong character. So I did make a video yesterday talking about what are going to be my top picks for the CN characters, right? If you can pick out of the bunch. And Makiatto was on that list as well. Definitely she's going to be one of the best meta character to definitely pull. I wasn't expecting her to come this soon. And boy oh boy, we are in for a kind of a rough one, right? So a quick glance at the CN banner. Now, if you guys are not aware, I make a video looking at the CN banners and their CN schedules and trying to like have a glance or like try to guess what global is gonna have, right? But looking at the pattern now, I don't think we can guess. I think we can pretty much scratch this. It seems like CN server and global server is going to be completely different. Alright, so this is going to be how it is. So the first banner that we have was Suomi. As you can see, Suomi was like somewhere in the middle, right, compared to what CN has. And then right now we have Makiatto, which is like two banners. Suomi and Alrid then is like, the banner is before Suomi and Alrid, which is very, very interesting. So I'm not sure how they're gonna do this. They haven't announced, like, assuming that we're gonna have two banners, one of it is gonna be Makiatto. Is there going to be another character coming, or is it just going to be Makiatto alone, right? If that's going to be the case, I think it's going to be way better in that sense. But looking at this particular CN banner list, if you look at what they have Tololo, Dayan, Centaurisi and stuff, but it seems like we are going to have a completely shuffle order around. So therefore, make sure you guys are always prepared, right? Save some extra gems or currency. Wait until the announcement before you decide to go all in, especially for those of you who are pulling for character and also weapon. Alright, keep that in mind. So let's talk about Makiatto. How strong is she? Now Makiatto, if you have not seen her or what she's capable of, she is definitely the top 3 strongest DPS character in CN server. Now arguably she's going to be second place and she's the strongest sniper rifle character. Now the strongest character is going to be Kluke, and Kluke is going to be, you know, someone that everyone should get, and Makiatto is going to be the second place. Now whether or not you value that or you view that as a value as a whole, ideally she is going to be a very, very strong character if you're looking for a sniper in particular. Now, she's definitely going to power creep any of the other sniper rifle characters that we have right now, including Nemesis and Mosin Nagant. Now, you can still build both sniper rifle characters if you want, but ideally for most players, it is going to be way harder to do that. It's going to be like very expensive, right? When, especially right now, we are still at the early stage trying to build characters. It's going to be something that a lot of players need to be very, very careful of. Let's look at some of these skill kit of hers and give us a better idea of what she can do overall. She is going to be an ice character, an ice damage dealer, and as you can see, one of the best DPS post buff. Now her ultimate skill is what makes her very unique, and to the point of making her, it fixes a sniper rifle's issue overall, right? Now sniper rifle characters tend to be very squishy and they have very low movement, alright? So that means that enemies tend to like go after them in terms of like, especially if trying to auto and stuff. Obviously you can manual around to like circumvent that, but she has that weakness is pretty much fixed on Makiatto because her ultimate skill literally gives her a frost barrier. She's able to have this shield that can absorb 65% of the initial attack, right? Up to 60% of max HP. So this is going to be very, very good. She has insane passive. You can see critical rate increased by 40%. And if your HP is greater than 80%, which again, very, very easy to achieve that, you gain insight and steady movement until next round begins. Now, if you guys are not aware what those two are, Insight basically increase your ultimate's skill tile range by 1, and steady movement increase your movement speed tile by 1. Alright, this is going to be a very, very good skill overall for Makiatto. It allows her to have an increased movement speed, increased range. For a sniper rifle character, it's going to be extremely broken. Now, I do have some bad news for free-to-play players out there. And you guys are not going to like it. a lot of CN players basically have pretty much concluded that if you are pulling for Makiatto, you want to get her V1. And that's going to be the first upgrade of hers, similar to Swami. Alright, if you guys are not aware, V1 is basically you get one dupe so that you can basically improve their damage capability. Now Swami's V1, we can all agree, alright, that you get her up to this segment 1 right here. This is going to increase a bunch of potential capabilities. Same applies for Makiatto as well. So it is going to massively upgrades her main DPS skill, which is a skill 1, and solidifies her as the second best single target DPS behind Cheongju. Now, that is going to be something to consider. Alright, she is going to be second best in terms of single target. Now, in a lot of situations, she probably will be able to outclass Cheongju just because she has the range advantage, which Cheongju doesn't have. Alright, Cheongju still needs to be able to like maintain certain range to be able to hit the enemy. So something to consider as well. Now let's look at Makiatto's first skill right here, which is going to be the cold precision shot. This is going to be her main source of damage apparently. So you can see this is an insane single target. Look at this range right there, right? So 9 range, again, massively strong. So selects an enemy target within 9 tile radius, deals ice damage, 160% of attack, increase crit damage of this attack by 30%. For each damage instance dealt, gains 1 stack of winning belief. So she can stack this, right? So what is this winning belief thing? So winning belief is a buff that increases her own attack by 10%. And this can stack 3 times, so that means 30%, right? 3-0. 1 stack is consumed for each command used other than the cold precision shot, and this effect cannot be dispelled. Pretty insane. Now if you get her to V1, which is 1 dupe, this skill will no longer increase the crit damage, so that means we no longer get the 30% increased crit damage, but instead she hits the enemy 2 times, 2 instances of damage equivalent to 100% of attack. If the first damage instance crits, increase the crit rate and crit damage of the second damage instance by 100% and 80% respectively. That is a huge upgrade. So to build her, you want to go with as much crit rate as you can, because if you crit, the second hit immediately gets 100% damage. Alright, and it is going to be quite doable for her because like I mentioned, she has a passive buff of crit rate increased by 40%. Now just to give you guys a context, I haven't even fully configured my attachments yet for Cheongju. Alright, I have like random attachments laying around. So this one have crit rate right here, right? This one has crit rate right here, you know? This one has crit rate, this one has crit rate, right? And I haven't like upgrade those attachments. Those can be boosted further. And for my Cheongju right now, I can easily already have 38, almost 40% crit rate already, right? So I feel like getting 100% crit rate easily doable for Makiatto. I don't think this is going to be very hard. If you have plenty of good rifle attachments with crit rate boosts, she is going to be a beast. Not to joke around, she is actually one of the best, strongest character in CN right now, up until today. If you're looking to build an ice team, Makiatto is definitely the recommendation. And I feel like you could probably build an ice team easily if you already have Swami. Lota is also an ice AoE, and then you got Makiatto in there for single target, and then you just need one more character that can help with like follow up and stuff, right? Support action and stuff. I think this is going to help you a ton if in the future you intend to build an ice team. Now I am a little bit sad though, because I feel like it's a bit too soon. I wasn't expecting Makiatto to come so soon because I'm already focusing on my Nemesis, and I feel like Nemesis is gonna get power creep because of this. And not only Nemesis, if you guys did build for Mosin Nagan, and if you guys watched the video today, you gotta think, right? Do you want to continue investing in your sniper characters knowing that Makiatto is coming, right? I guess in like 8 days when this banner ends. So that's like 1 more week, man, right? So yeah, something to think about, right? So definitely let me know what you guys think. Are you guys pulling for Makiatto? Are you guys still rerolling for whatever reason? Guys, you gotta stop rerolling, alright? Play the game. Alright, with that being said, definitely I am very excited. For me, I definitely will pull for her. She's the best sniper rifle character actually, right, in the game. So there's no reason for me to not get her. Definitely will try to go for V1 as well. And as for the weapon, I'll figure it out later, right? So yeah, with that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. Have a nice day. Goodbye.